Yo, what's happening, people? Okay, we are live right now. Oh, voice a little croaky right now. It is 7 minutes past 8 p.m. right now. It is the first of August 2023 right now. It is Tuesday, so we watch TV shows on Tuesday, and right now we're watching the X-Files. We're on season 3 right now. We're on episodes 4, 5, and 6 right now. So if you got access to X-Files, get it ready on 0. Episode 4 is called Clyde Bruckman's Final Repose, and it's the list. Episode 5 and episode 6, Too Shy. I'm watching this on Disney Plus. If you've got Disney Plus, if you've got, I don't know, whatever service you might have it on, whatever online service, whatever DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, you know, whatever format you have it on, get it ready on 0, and I'll let you know when to press play. But for now, let me switch over to this screen for just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we are on Tuesday night, continuing X-Files season 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come watch with me. Let's see here. My day's been pretty okay, I guess. Pretty regular. I mean, I went to the gym in the morning. After that, I went to a coffee shop, had me a flat white. You're on time for this one, for once. Yo, man, like Lil Jakes. How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. You know, I was just talking about, I went to the gym this morning. Went to a coffee shop afterwards. There's a nice coffee shop near, well, I say near where I live. It's quite a few miles away, but still, it's on the way back from the gym. So I can go to the gym, and on the way back, I could stop by this nice little coffee shop. Apparently it used to be an Italian restaurant, which I never ever went to, but the new owners bought it over, or new owner rather bought it over and turned it into this coffee shop, and it's quite a nice little spot, which I've been to a couple of times now. Had me a flat white when I went there today, which is cool. It was nice. Last time I went there, I had a latte. Here's the thing though, like, I ain't no On holiday. Oh right, yeah, you got 2 weeks off, isn't it? That starts today, right? Okay, cool. Nice one, bro. Nice one. Movies. You say you're gonna watch some movies. Hopefully, get some games in there as well, and just some good old fun. But yeah, I don't know how much you know about coffee, or how much you even might even care about coffee. But I did find out something quite interesting, at least interesting to me. The reason why coffee tastes different in like places like Starbucks or Costa, rather than when you go to like one of the smaller local coffee shops, is because Starbucks tend to mix their lattes and whatever else to have a more broader kind of range of taste, like a more mainstream taste, right? Yo, what up, Sam? Sam B in the place to be. In fact, Sam, you might be interested in this as a fellow coffee drinker. So this is what I was told about coffee. The reason why coffee tastes different, like if you get like say a latte in Starbucks, it tastes more milky, right? Or a latte like Costa, for example, it tastes more milky, right? Whereas if you go to a local smaller coffee shop, you tend to taste more of the coffee in their drinks, right? And the reason for that is because places like Starbucks and Costa and that kind of bigger sort of chain places like that, they tend to make their coffee to have a more broader taste so that more people will like it, because not everybody really likes that coffee taste, right? So they mix in more of the milk so that you don't taste it as much. Whereas places, smaller coffee shops tend to be visited by people who are a bit more interested in coffee. They all have like specialty coffees where they purposefully make sure the coffee taste comes through a lot more by not mixing as much milk. So yeah, that's the reason why, at least according to what the lady told me, the reason why when you go to one of the bigger brands, bigger branches, bigger chain stores or coffee shops and get a latte, it tastes so different to when you go to a local shop and get a latte. And yeah, that made sense to me. That's what I was told, and it made sense, so I'm believing it. But how's everybody doing today? Little Jakes is on holiday. Sam's doing alright, awesome. But yeah, I was watching a few movies today actually. I watched it's an anime called Bubble, which is pretty decent actually. It's definitely not the type of movie I would normally watch. It was recommended to me, so I checked it out, and it was pretty decent. I was quite kind of a slow paced movie, but it had its charm. I quite liked. I wouldn't say I fully enjoyed it, but I could see what they were doing, and I could appreciate it at least. Also rewatched Into the Spider-Verse, so that's the first Spider-Man. I haven't watched I know it got a part 2 out in the cinemas. I haven't watched that yet, but I watched the first one they did, Into the Spider-Verse. Like, watched that again because I saw it before, like a few years ago, and that was really cool. I really enjoyed watching that again. That's definitely more my type of movie. I haven't watched manga in a while. Any plans for any time off? Well, I'm not sure I'd recommend this one, to be honest with you. Like I said, I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty cool for what they were doing. I don't know if I'd recommend it if you haven't seen any kind of anime in a while. You might want to watch something a bit more. I don't know. I think your style is maybe more action, maybe a bit more violent, maybe something like that. You might want to watch something like that to kind of ease yourself back into the anime, and then maybe watch something a bit tamer. Ease yourself back in with something violent and action packed, and then watch this one. Stuff like that. Awesome. The kitchen's going okay. I mean, it's hard to tell how long they've got left. It's hard to tell how long they've got left, but it seems to be coming along pretty nicely. I think. Hopefully, it be done. I mean, who knows, right? But if you've ever had any renovations done in your house, you probably already know, like, these things tend to take longer than they originally say, and something comes up, but they got to deal with this. But it seems right now to be going okay. Like, a lot of it is done, and I guess it's really just like you know, like make sure everything's in there, like the what you call it, like the tabletops and the tiles of the walls and all that sort of things. And so yeah, it looks like it's not too much to go, but yeah, you know, it's like everything's kind of all over the place, and you kind of have to, like, you know, make do with really instant coffee. Except today, I went to the coffee shop today. I had me a proper coffee today, so that was quite nice. Yeah, I'm into my action-packed anime. As you know, lucky guess, I guess. Lucky guess. But yeah, ease yourself back in with something gentle, like something action. When I say gentle, I mean action. 14 days this month, 14 days in September, October. Spread out my yearly holidays. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. That's quite. Wait, 14 days. That's quite a lot of holidays. That's like 2 weeks now, 2 weeks next month, and then 2 weeks the following month. That's what, 6 weeks in total. That's quite a lot of holiday. I swear, like most places, at least most places I've ever worked, you get a maximum of like 4 weeks in a year. You know, you get. I think like places where I've worked before, like you get a maximum of about 4 weeks in a year, but the most you can take at any one time is 2 weeks, and you usually have to book it like, I don't know, at minimum like, you know, a month or something like in advance, and even then you might not get it, like, you know, so you usually end up having to book it like months in advance to be almost guaranteed you can get the days you want. Another 28 days. There it is. I added it. That's my usual. Oh, I see. I see. I see what you mean. How's Holly getting on with Buffy? Because like season, was it end of season 3? Or I think you said, was it end of season 3 you got to? So I feel like you're approaching some of the more grown-up parts of Buffy, like, because was it some from season 4? Certainly season 5, I think, is where it starts to get a bit more mature with their themes and their stories and stuff. So how's Holly getting along with Buffy? Or was there a plan to cut it off before it gets too grown up, before the college years? Get the Scream movies in there. Yeah, it's about time, man. It's about time. Got a lot of screaming to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No excuses, Jakes. You got plenty of time. You can watch one a day, and you can still have plenty of time to watch them. I will stop procrastinating. Before you get that much. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah, it is X-Files today. X-Files season 3, episode 4 we're starting with today. So if you haven't already, get it ready on 0. We'll start the show in just a little bit. Make sure mine's on 0 as well, because you know. Definitely watching with you. Awesome, awesome. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this episode, according to the thumbnail at least anyway, it looks like it's got the dude that was in you know, Everybody Hates Chris. No, Everybody Loves Raymond, excuse me. He was in Everybody Loves Raymond. He's in the thumbnail. I don't know the actor's name. But he was in Everybody Loves Raymond. He played the dad in that show. Put it into our X-Files box set, and I've barely watched it. Oof. Well, it's about time, man. It's about time. I appreciate the like, by the way. Big up for the like. If you like it, like it. Okay, let's start today. She watched Graduation Part 1 and ended it. And then ended it, said we will watch it tomorrow. You're encouraging me to watch episodes. Better get on it. Wait, isn't that what you're supposed to do though? Like, you watch Graduation Part 1, right? And then it's like, yeah, you watch the next bit tomorrow. Because I mean, I guess you can watch it all today if you want to. You can. But sometimes you've got to give yourself a little time. What happened in Graduation Part 1 though? I actually don't remember. I know I would have seen it. What happened in Graduation Day Part 1? I can't even remember. Okay, Faith kills Professor Worth on Mayor's orders, causing Buffy and Giles to investigate. Anya reveals that she has previously seen an ascension, explaining that the resulting demon will be much stronger than anything the group has faced. Yeah, sometimes you're going to give yourself a little time. He didn't announce to watch season 6. I'll let her watch some episodes, but most of it I'll be skipping. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. As far as Holly's concerned, it ends on season 5. That's the last episode until you're 25. Then you get to watch the rest of it. You guys seen that drama series Netflix called Manifest? I have not. So, episode content. Oh wait, that's one where there's a guy. I forget his name, but the short guy. He has like the gun, and they think he's gonna shoot up the school, but he doesn't. He ends up. It turns out he wanted to, you know, himself, but that didn't happen. Buffy the Vampire. All right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Switch over to this screen. And hopefully you're ready on 0. Because we're going to go 3, 2, 1, play. And in 3, 2, 1, play. But speaking of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Paul Rubens, who passed away recently, was actually in Buffy the Vampire Slayer the movie. I saw a clip that somebody posted today. There's a guy. Everybody loves Raymond. Raymond's daddy. Buddy Holly. Oh, you watch part 1 and 2 together. This stuff. Right, with Faith and the Mayor. I can't remember how I did it. I think, did I watch them together? I don't remember. But I do know sometimes I like to give myself a little time in between an episode and its next part. You know, just to kind of like let it sink in a little bit. Sometimes I feel like you gotta do that. Here's my question for you, Sam, actually. How many times have you watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Because I kind of get the impression you've watched it multiple times. Oh, this guy's scaring the psychic. Oof. Gonna end it on season 5. Buffy dies, Harley cry. At the end of season 2, when she killed Angel and left Sunny down. Ah, yeah. Killed Angel. Only having come back. Oh, that's one of the things that I remember this actually. So you know when Angel comes back, right? And the story is that he's been trapped in a hell dimension for thousands of years, like in relative time. Like he would have, I mean, in Earth time it was like I guess a few months or whatever, but in the hell dimension time it was there for thousands and thousands of years. So by the time he came back to Earth, he was like this, like, you know, kind of ravaging. He didn't know who he was, and you know, he's a whole man and or whatever. And it was like, okay, but that guy had barely any dirt on him. You know what I mean? He had like maybe a few smudges. And I was like, okay, so you've been in this hell dimension all this time, having to fight and scratch and claw, and you come out of it and you just got a little bit of dirt on you. And they were talking about, oh yeah, we don't know how long it's going to take for him to regain his senses and come back to normal. It could never happen at all. But of course, by the end of the episode, he's back to being normal Angel again. It was like, really? Really? But yeah, that was a lot of fun for me watching Buffy. Just some of the kind of story and plot choices, and how just very 90s, early 2000s. It's just so, yeah. Oh, I had a good time. What do you guys think is the best drama series ever? Ooh, don't know about drama, but my favorite show ever is The Walking Dead. Good choice. I have to say Breaking Bad. Yeah, that's a oof, drama series. I mean, there's a lot of great ones. Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. Well, at least what I've seen of Walking Dead. Not as many as you think. I watched it when it was first on, then once with Elliot, now with Polly. Okay, so this is, I guess, the fourth time. I guess you got one more to go after this. You have to watch with Sophie after next. Used to be my number one. Yeah, I mean, Sons of Anarchy was a good one for me. I really like that, and The Shield also. It's hard to say which is the greatest though, or which is the best. I mean, because it's just so many good ones, and for different reasons. Yes. They followed up Sons of Anarchy with Sons of Anarchy was followed up by a show called Mayans, which focused more on the well, the Mayans. I watched the first season, I think. Well, part of the first season, I don't remember anymore, but it was alright. I just ended up not continuing it. I don't remember why. I think the other seasons weren't available at the time, but they're all on Disney Plus now, so might finally get around to it. Well, Mayans was a spin-off, yeah, but it was set after Sons of Anarchy. If it just keeps churning out quality shows like Production Line, well, I mean, they churn out a lot of shows. Some of them got to be good. So here's my question for the group. Do you guys believe in psychics, like fortune telling and mediums and things like that? And if so, do you have any experience with a psychic telling you something that's going to happen to you and it actually happened? Dear to watch. Martin movie you mentioned last time. Oh. So you won't watch it. She doesn't like anything that she thinks could be scary. I mean, Buffy's not scary. Buffy's about as scary as Sesame Street, you know. I don't believe in all that mumbo jumbo. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to a psychic or a medium or anything, so I wouldn't say I don't, strictly speaking, believe it. I don't necessarily believe that a lot of the ones you see around are genuine. You know, like the guy in this show, like, it's not a hard thing to, you know, if you keep it very vague, you can pretty much get most of it right, especially for people who are likely to want to believe in it. But I do believe that there are people out there that can. I don't believe you'd find them trying to sell their services though, but I do believe there are people out there who can. Mr. Bruckman. Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, Martyr is a type of film you definitely want to be paying attention to. Must watch this. Nice experience, but yeah, I believe in it. I think everyone is genuine, but yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I just feel like there are definitely things in this world that go far beyond what we could ever hope to try and explain. And some people are maybe more tapped into those things than / Jacob. Yeah, make sure you watch it at night in the dark. Ugh, I'm to that one. I think I'm saying sorry. No, sorry, of course you meant Sam. To enhance the effects. Yeah. Cut all the lights off. Make sure you got nothing to do. Just pay full attention to it. Here's a question, mostly for Jacob, because you mentioned about, you know, not believing all that mumbo jumbo stuff. Mr. Little Jacob, have you ever had any kind of experience that you couldn't rationally explain? Like any kind of thing that happened to you or something that you saw that you just couldn't explain rationally, like it just went beyond anything that could possibly explain it? Has anything like that ever happened to you? Appreciate that, Jakes. Appreciate that. I aim to ask good questions. Anyone here had those stronger feelings that were accurate or dreams that came true? Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. I once had a dream that I was getting hit. And then I woke up to my brother actually hitting me. So yeah. That's that happened. No, you don't. Oh wait, I think I remember this episode actually. There's a bit where somebody asks how he's gonna die, and he tells him it's not from cigarettes. Alright, here's my next question for everybody. If you had the opportunity to find out exactly how and when you will die, would you take it? And to add a caveat to that, you can find out exactly when and when you die, but you won't be able to change it. You'll just know when and how it's coming, but you won't be able to do anything to change it. Would you take that opportunity, or would you just not and just let whatever happens and be surprised? When I was a kid, I was in my bedroom and I was about to go to bed, and all of a sudden I heard like someone switching on my light. That's in the morning my light bulb had blown. I was alone in my bedroom. I can't explain why I could hear my light switch. So you heard your light switch going on, and by the morning your light was not working at all, which kind of possibly means it was turned on and it blew up. Possibly. So something happened to your light bulb at least, but no one else was in the room. Did you ask your parents? Like, did they come into your room and what did they say? It was like someone was switching it on. Yeah, I asked my mom and she said she never came to my room. So was that not your mom, not you, but somebody switched your light on, at least somebody did something to your light. But who? Ooh, mystery, mystery. I guess this is from people, most of the time I'm right whenever you change it much before. And I had a vivid dream you would. We had a death in the family and I had uneasy feeling all day. And it was one of those unexplainable events. What was the dream I had about my mom and the dog? The next day she got a dog, same color and everything. Yes, yeah, indeed. So if Sam has a dream that I get £20 million just randomly, you know, that could actually happen, then Sam, I'm gonna need you to have some dreams about me getting lots of money. Okay, if you can do that, that'd be great. Thank you, appreciate it. How about me? Yeah, I do have a story of unexplained phenomena. So this would have been I think, I don't even know how old I was, like I want to say maybe early double digits, possibly late single digits, you know, that kind of age. So I had a dream of, I don't know if it was a dream, but I kind of assume it was a dream, that I woke up and we had a computer in the room, and I pissed on the computer, right? So I had a dream that I got up, pissed on the computer, and then went back to bed. But the thing about this dream is that it felt more like a memory rather than a dream. Like it actually happened. Like for some reason I got up, pissed on the computer, and went back to bed. Like it felt like it's something that actually happened rather than a dream. But here's the thing. When I was awake in the morning, there was no piss on the computer, or dry kind of piss or residue, or any kind of smell, or nothing wet, or anything that would suggest somebody pissed on the computer. There was nothing like that at all. However, it wasn't working anymore. The computer was not working anymore. It wouldn't turn on. It just stopped. There was actually, but I should probably be more specific. I pissed on the keyboard, not the computer, by the way. Sorry. Let me get the story right a little bit. I pissed. The dream is I had pissed on the keyboard, not the computer. But yeah, the computer never worked, so it wouldn't turn on. So like, I have no idea if that was a dream or a memory. Like if it actually happened, and somehow, any kind of evidence of the piss just disappeared. Nothing on the floor. And if you piss on the keyboard, the computer should still work, right? Anyway, well, I assume it would. But yeah, there was no kind of nothing there. No, like I say, no smell, no residue, no nothing at all. Just the computer that wouldn't work, and me kind of wondering, was that a dream or was that a memory? I don't know. Till this day, I have no idea what it was. The dream. The dreams are horrible. They feel very old for sure. She's not entering my dreams. We are going to have problems. So I need to have a dream that I'm pissing on Sam's computer, while Sam has a dream that I'm getting lots of money. Yeah. Is that the, can we make that deal, Sam? I have a dream that I'm pissing on your computer, and you have a dream that I'm getting lots of money. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a good trade. Life be like that, huh? Throwing some weird things in your path that maybe there's an explanation somewhere, maybe there isn't. But in any case, maybe I need to be open-minded. Maybe. Maybe some people generally have a connection with the spiritual realm. Yeah, I feel like there's just yeah, like this whole planet. You know, like from everything about it. Like, there's things we could figure out, there's things we could explain, and there's things we're yet to figure out how to explain. But you know, I just feel like this world is so vast and so, and the universe and everything, space and planets, just so vast and so. I mean, like the ocean, for example. There's so much about the ocean that we don't know, right? You know, so yeah, there's things out there that are just weird. Yo, what up, Frederick? Do I like dreams? Depends on the dream, really. I don't have a computer. The kids do, though. You can explain it. The ocean is incredible. Various species of aquatic life that we haven't discovered. Yeah. And it's deep. Deep, deep. They can be nice, but sometimes feel sad waking up and it's not real. Well. What's she dream about, Fred? If I can't say if I do. I'll say generally no, but yeah, sometimes I guess. Yeah. I remember this bit. Is it from lung cancer? Nope. Change always. Can you imagine what's at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? I mean, I don't know what the Mariana Trench is. I have to look it up, but I imagine it's deep, deep, deep. Just about alien species down there. Descends to those depths because of force pressure. There are marine life that have adapted to the environment. I mean, there could be a whole human civilization down there, like an Aquaman or something. Oh, it's just that simple. Sometimes I have the same dream more than once. Have you YouTube brand? It's like leagues and leagues deep. Oh, okay. Couldn't even fathom how deep it is. I'm sure I've had the same dream, but I've had very similar dreams. I've had the same dream more than once. I don't know. I mean, I think once you get past about 25, you just live the nightmares. You know, just life is a nightmare. So, solace becomes your dream. Dreaming becomes your solace. You know, so that's kind of how that goes, right? Oh, they just missed him. Oh, gave himself away. Moving, you have to face. Alright, okay, I understand. Stand on your own 2 feet. But yeah, it's just like that, man. You got to deal with like bills and work and responsibilities and tax, and everybody wants something from you, and everybody's got their hand in your pocket, and it's like, oof. He said dreams become a solid. Yeah, man. Even if you don't remember them afterwards, it's like at least you have that little bit of that little bit of peace. She just said she couldn't find him though, so. Sometimes wish I didn't have to emerge from them. Do you ever have a lucid dream? It's my question for everybody. So, you ever see the movie Inception, where they talk about lucid dreams, and that's when you're inside the dream, but you know you're inside a dream, and because of that, you can control what you do inside the dream. And so, whether you want to fly or jump real high or whatever you want to do, but you could control what you're doing inside the dream. So you're asleep, but you have an awareness of your being in sleep, and then you can control it that way. For adults and entertainment only. $3.99 per minute though, that's expensive. She threw a phone at the TV, you dumb. Just turn it off in it. Oh, that's the first episode down. Episode 4, what's it called again? Forgotten. Clyde Bruckman's final repose. There we go. But yeah, that was a pretty cool. I do actually remember bits of that episode when it was on TV, like the bit the guy was smoking, talking about, when am I gonna, if I'm gonna die, cigarette, lung cancer. And I remember that bit. But that was an interesting episode. The idea of the future and whether the future is written, and if it's already things are predetermined, and what's the point of doing anything? Let's say like a question I guess asked about, you know, destiny and free will, and how much free will can you have if destiny exists, and can they both exist at the same time? Can you have free will if destiny's all that sort of stuff. And it's an interesting mind exercise as to where you lie. I mean, I guess I kind of fall in the realms of, I do believe we have free will and we do make decisions as we go along, but I don't necessarily believe this future is written specifically. Like, I don't think it's like set out in terms of like these will happen and no matter what things. I don't believe it's like that. That being said, I do believe the future can be told and the future can be known. Um, but to not. I know that probably doesn't have a good. That probably doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, I do believe that both free will exists and the future can be known. Not so much that it's set out for you, like it's predetermined for you. You make your decisions, right? But even still, it can be known what's going to happen. I don't believe like all these psychics that you see on like the Fun Fair or whatever. I don't necessarily believe those guys. But yeah, I do think there are people out there that, for one reason or another, are able to tap into what can happen in the future. I just don't believe they're the ones that are selling their services. So yeah, that's kind of where I fall on that whole thing. That you do have free will, but the future can also be known, and both things kind of exist at the same time. Yeah, but that was a cool episode. Get the next episode starting in a little bit. I'm going to take a break before we start the next episode though, so do that in a moment, but get it ready on 0 for now, and I'll let you know when to press play. But I'm getting mine ready on 0 right now actually, but won't start it just yet. So then do you ever try to scream and nothing comes out or can't move? Not that I can remember, maybe. Not personally, I have no recollection of that type of dream, but it sounds like a cool type of dream to experience. Yeah, like I think it happened to me once. I think, but I guess it's kind of hard to tell. But it seemed to me, from what I can remember, and I don't remember now what exactly happened in the dream. I just remember the feeling of like being inside this dream and being able to kind of move around. But I don't think I did anything cool, like go flying or anything like that. I don't think I did anything cool. But I do kind of remember that feeling of like being inside a dream and kind of like move around and being able to kind of move around, and had the awareness that it wasn't a dream. But yeah, I don't remember exactly what I did. You know, and that kind of thing. So I think it might have happened, but yeah, I just don't remember like specifics of what happened and what I did, which is a shame. But yeah. I'm gonna take a quick little break for about 5 minutes. So if you can stick around, that'd be awesome. Happy birthday. Yeah, I think HB might stand for something else, but we'll go with happy birthday. Why not? It's a nice thing to say. Happy birthday. But yeah, it should be back in about 5 minutes. If you can stick around, it'd be great. And we get the next episode, so get it ready on 0. That's episode 5, the list. Get it ready on 0. And yeah, we'll play that in a little bit. But for now, see y'all in a minute or 5. Peace for now, or bye for now. One of them. Okay. I is back, y'all. I is back. Appreciate you sticking around for those who stuck around. Ben just joined. Well, maybe not just, but appreciate you coming through, Ben. Oof, oof, oof. All right. How's everybody doing? Oof. Listen to Beaver Doobie. See you soon last night, Haze. After the stream, feel free to send more recommendations my way. Awesome. That's a recommendation for everybody, by the way. Beaver Doobie. Good for checking. Glad you checked it out, man. Hope you. If I can even talk. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But yeah, I like me some Beaver Doobie. Great singer, one of my favorites of recent years. It's cool here again. I can't stand heat. 2 weeks off. Yeah, it's been what's the weather been like today? I think there was some sun today actually. I think there was some sun today. It wasn't maybe burning hot or nothing, but there's a little bit of sun. But yeah, I like it when it's like warm, you know, but not like, I feel the ideal temperature for I would say is like when it's warm but not like hot, so you can still wear long sleeves if you want to, you can still wear a sweater, like, you know, a hoodie if you want to, you know what I mean, and it's that kind of nice kind of warm / cool temperature. Yeah, but feel free. I feel like watching a horror tonight. Oh, nice. Marta, watch that before going to bed. Alright then. Let's get this next episode started. It's called The List, episode 5. Hopefully you're ready on 0, because we're going to go 3, 2, 1, play. And then 3, 2, 1, play. Let me see you when I can't get oh, for real. And that's the thing, it's not even the heat, it's the humidity, because you just feel so stuffy and sweaty and you can't even breathe. Go screen movies in because samples on the mask and chasing on a knife. What's your favorite scary movie? It's funny you mentioned that we was just talking about the Scream movies earlier. Maybe I need to keep a lookout for that supermoon. Okay, I didn't even know there was a supermoon coming. Make sure you watch the French one, Jacob, not the crappy American remake. Now that I've seen the French one, I might actually watch that crappy American remake. Too lazy to chase. I'm hoping he will walk into just walk into it. Alright, here's my question for the group. My next question for the group. If you were being executed by the state, you know, you got the death penalty for a crime that you committed, right? Would you want your partner to move on with their life, you know, meet somebody else, fall in love, maybe get married or remarry, you know, new family, have new kids, you know, would you want your partner to move on, or would you want them to like never meet anybody else and just like spend the rest of their life mourning your death? That's my question for the group. I guess not even if you got a death penalty, but just in general, like if you were dying for whatever reason, whether it's the death penalty or maybe you got sick and you were dying and you knew you were dying, afterwards, would you want your, even though you're gone, like would you want your partner to move on with their life and meet somebody else and be happy with somebody else, or would you want them to be miserable for the rest of their life just mourning your loss? Or mourning you, rather, I should say. Well, a nice cheery question for this. Oh, you missed the questions I asked earlier. Probably watched the American. Yeesh, that's gotta be so painful though. No, I would prefer if they moved on with their life. Do I ask you to repeat them? I guess it's all about circumstances. I know they don't wait until I'm dead before running off. Well, fair enough, yeah. What else happened if you were in jail for a crime you committed? Then yeah, it's your own fault. Why don't I want my husband and Ellie and oh right, yeah, you did say it before this. I remember, yeah. All squashed up in a coffin with Sam, and we won't be dead, by the way. We just be there, breathing each other's bad air. So one of the questions I asked before, Ben, was have you ever had booking Webmines in this episode? Have you had any kind of experiences that have no rational explanation, like any kind of things that happened to you or anything that you've seen that just defied all kinds of logic and rationale, that just couldn't be explained, but nevertheless it happened? To be fair, I probably made it sound like I asked some terrible questions there. I don't think I did too, and so just... Yeah, we're going to move on. That'll be a bit of a tight squeeze. Suppose getting the jumping thing. The final logic. Had a woman in white at work. I've told this story already. On this story before, but when I was younger, I saw a ghost with a boy I was in the woods with. A ghost with a boy, oof. What up, Rex? We'll be fighting for room. Give over! Move! You're taking up all the space. I can't feel my shoulders. It's gone numb. You weren't even talking about ghosts or anything. So it wasn't like we imagined it. We both saw it at the exact same time. Well, if someone else saw it, then you know it definitely happened. So I can account, take on time, head to toe in white, standing out, and there was no cloud, she was see-through, not like the light goes with on TV. Got like a hunchback. Was it somebody you knew, Ben? Or recognized there anyway? Turned it, looked at us and disappeared. That's what I'm feeling out. My ass covered in ice pills. Yeah, you gotta do that in a prison. No, never seen or recognized that. So I'm gonna ask her if she saw any paranormal experiences. With friend I left to go to the back to where we were. Oh, there's booking Woodbine. That's my friend. I call out to her. She ran away. I called out to her, and I just disappeared in front. She just disappeared in front. Oh, yeah, I saw my friend a few days. Yeah, that was creepy. Wait, your friend just disappeared? Okay. Some scale of all the paranormal activity. Here's what I do know about care homes and retirement homes. There's a lot of elderly women. Oh, mate, look at that. There's a lot of elderly women who would randomly admit to murdering their husbands like 30, 40 years ago. That's a thing that happens. Like women in their, 80s and 90s, they maybe not got much longer to live themselves, and they'll just admit to murdering their first husband, back in the 40s or something, Well, oh, that's a thing. That is a thing. All the fans did, but in front of me, I literally saw her vanish. Oof, I must be mad seeing that though. Together. By the way, Woody is Sam only, by the way. Just, yeah. So, only Sam. Only Sam. 2 more to go. Oof. I just found out I replaced up with a trampoline. She hit the roof. Oof. Yeah, know that feeling. Vanish and don't come back. Creepy stories. Or maybe it was my imagination, but the fact that I still remember so vividly tells me. I know what I saw. Yeah, that's the thing when you see it, and it's so unbelievable, but you just know you're seeing it. Like, even though you can't believe you're seeing it, you know you've seen it. It's like you've seen it. It's like, yeah, it's not just a thought; it's a memory. That made me morbid. Yeah, a little bit. Nah, it's alright, Jakes. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Hey, Bulking Wolfman's kind of jacked. I don't know. He's packing steel in those younger days. Oh. This guy, the prison guard leader, he looks so familiar, but I'm not sure I've seen him before. Like, I feel like I see him in a TV show or movie or something. Well, duh, but you know. If you're morbid, I'm completely my cafe, I refuse to believe I'm in that. It's a little quirky. Yeah, like Warden. Where's this seen him before? I don't know, man. But Rook wasn't on the list though, was he? Welcome to the Haze side of yeah, you know it. We're all a little crazy here. You might be the one on the list. Number 4. Wait, how many? I've lost count. Ooh, mode getting serious. Be like the one in Manchester where they all climb the roof. Oh, was that the one where the dude dressed as Spider-Man or something? What was that? Ladies. No, someone design a jacket for this fetch straight jacket. All the rage. Literally rage. Ah! Who needs possessions when you can live the minimalist life with padded walls? Exactly. Exactly. You don't need much. It's 3 meals a day. And all your friends are in your head, so you got a lot of company. Maggots. Just let's go. I guess they found victim number 3 or 4, or I've lost count. They say it can break a man. Sorry, my signal went all messed up then. Oh. Well, welcome back, Sam. Guess who's back? Back again. This guy just looks sleazy. Oh, they know now. They know now. Where have I seen this guy before? The Warden. I've seen him before somewhere. I just can't think where. Like, yo, what up, Reese? Reese's Pieces. That's gonna bug me, this guy, man. I've seen him in some show, some movie, something. mate, look at that. Do you guys believe in life after death? Yes, I do. I do. Episode, find your guy and check out his IMDb. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because that is bugging me. I know I see them somewhere, I just can't think where. The list. I'm gonna have to do that. When one cannot remember, one resorts to Googling stuff. JT Walsh. JT Walsh. JT Walsh. There's in A Few Good Men. I'm not sure, and I've seen that movie, but I'm not sure that's where I recognise him from. Oh, yeah. I know where I'm recognizing him from. He was in The New Adventures of Lois and Clark. Yo, Natalie, what up? Been a minute, Nat. Hope you're doing well. They're gonna go arrest somebody that's not the right person. Apparently wasn't in many episodes of Lois and Clark, but I feel like that's where I'm recognizing him from. Do you believe when you die your spirit form remains on earth, or do we send to heaven or descend to hell? Oh, he back for her. Or was he back for him? Stress maybe listening to the relentless neighbors, murmuring all day. Oof. Actually mental, these people around here. Were they murdered on every day or something? Or I think Jacob appreciates a mowed lawn. I think he was saying that the other day. But yeah, no, I do believe there's a heaven and hell, and where we go depends on, well, None of us get to decide. Appreciate well, man. Hold on. Sounds straight. They finally down tools for the night. You did. House round. Tiny gardens, yeah. Petrol lawnmower. Okay, it's like that. So it's all that noise just to do a tiny thing. Wooden knows exactly who it is. He's number 5. Some earplugs now. Good neighbors for it. I should got some earplugs things because my tennis. Something wrong with my ears off. Tonight, oh, tinnitus. That's like an ear infection or something, or. Hey, Bez. Well, apparently Margot Robbie is my neighbor, so hopefully that Lord Norwin doesn't piss her off, because I don't want her thinking she needs to move out somewhere. I like having Margot Robbie as my neighbor. No, she's a sweetheart, nice young lady. I don't want her moving away. Exactly. Streaming this and that. It sounds like two dogs fighting for another cliff. Return in a month. Oh yeah, it's going back soon, isn't it? Oh. Oh, that is a mad crash. Oof. I would say that this episode does have kind of Candyman vibes to it a little bit. Not exactly, right? Not exactly, but it does have a kind of Candyman vibe to it, I think. But still, that was a cool episode, though. I like that episode. Like, this guy on death row just like, yeah, I'm going to get my revenge on the 5 men that pissed me off the most. And he did that. He did. Well, not quite, but one of them got for him. Hyacinth Bouquet. Oh, yeah. Bouquet, not bucket. Bouquet. I was just about to say Candyman. Right, it does, doesn't it? It has kind of Candyman vibes to it. Ain't a bad thing, of course, not a bad thing, but it does have the kind of Candyman vibe. Especially with like they had the flies in this, of course Candyman had the bees. And the whole thing about number 5 as well. He said Candyman's 5 times. He had 5 people he wanted to get, or 5 names he wanted to, 5 people he wanted to get. You know, even just the way he kind of creeps up on people, just kind of appears out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely has some Candyman vibes to it, but it was cool still though. I think to be fair, a lot of the X-Files episodes kind of take some clear inspiration from horror movies and shows and other stuff, so not a bad thing, not a bad thing. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, we're going to start the next episode. It's called Too Shy. In a little bit, I'll let you know when to press play, but for now, get it ready on 0. I'll let you know when to start in a little bit. But I'll give you some time to get it ready on 0, then we'll start that. The Lawnmower Man. I remember that movie. Well, I remember the first movie. I didn't see the second one actually, but the first movie. Oh, I say I remember. I remember watching it. I think I watched it twice actually, but I don't remember a lot what happens. I just remember James Bond was in it. This is Bouquet, Lady of the House speaking. Yeah. Bouquet. That's pronounced. Spelt B-U-C-K-E-T, but it's pronounced Bouquet. Margot Robbie's boyfriend is from Guildford. Okay. Sadly, she doesn't live there. I don't know if that's sadly. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to live in Guildford. Guildford's one of these areas that, you know, you go there, it looks all like fancy and posh and rich. Well, not posh, but certainly looks all like rich and well-to-do and that kind of stuff. And it is a pretty expensive area to live. But I swear there is nothing in Guildford. Like, I mean, I assume there's a shop somewhere or a town somewhere, but like, Guildford's just this massive area, and it's just like, what do you do there? Like, what is actually in Guildford? There's like some houses, there's some fields, a lot of farmy looking type places, you know, a couple of hotels I guess somewhere, and like the type of area where you got to drive 5 miles to your nearest neighbor or something. It's like nothing in Guildford. Bunch of rich snotty people. That's what's in Guildford. Is Guildford in Essex? I'm not sure actually. Let's see if we can find out real quick before oh, we already know. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Sorry. But yeah, it's kind of like southwest of London. so it's not in London, but it's kind of southwest of London. Let me check up, make sure I'm remembering my geography actually, because I could be getting it completely wrong myself now. I'm thinking about it. Guildford. Yeah, I was right. Southwest of London. So yeah, I'll bring it down so you can see it. There's London, and there's Guildford. So yeah, kind of southwest of London. £5 to the nearest neighbour, get me? I think Reese will like that. You want to hear your neighbour mowing the lawn at least. They got a Tesco's in Guildford. They got a Tesco's Express, so that's something. Oh, they've got two Tesco's, a Tesco's Express and a Tesco's Superstore. They're doing well. They're doing well. Oh, they got two Tesco's. Oh, how many Tesco's Expresses have they got? They got two Tesco's Expresses and a Tesco Superstore. So yeah, that's the reason to go for Guildford. Check out all their Tesco's that they got there. Oh, and a Travel Lodge. They got a Travel Lodge. Reasons to go to Guildford. For a Tesco's. Oh, for sure, you know it. Go to the moon. There's a Tesco's Express there. It's like. And they probably ran out of all the good sandwiches when you get there as well. You know, every time we go to, I don't know about you, but anytime I go to a Tesco's, they've always run out of the good sandwiches. Like, you know what I mean? It's always just the crappy sandwiches left. I mean, to be fair, most times I go to these places and I want a sandwich. It's usually a bit later in the day, so, you know, kind of to expect it. But even still, it's like very rarely I go to a Tesco's or a Sainsbury's or any kind of place like that, and they still have the good sandwiches left. There's always like the crappy sandwiches, like, you know, the cheese and you know, I like cheese, of course, but you know, I don't want to eat a sandwich that's just cheese and nothing else. Yeah, but what's left is like cheese and all that like plowman nonsense crap that nobody wants. You know, it's all the crappy stuff that literally nobody cares about, like tuna. I like tuna fish, but I don't like the tuna fish they put in their sandwiches. It's nasty. Like, I don't whatever kind of tuna fish they use, but it don't sit well with me. It's some nasty ass tuna fish. It's dry as well. So yeah, you know, so yeah, I don't like that. But it's just the crappy stuff. But anyway, anyway, every now and then, if I'm lucky, they got some of the good sandwiches left. But it's rare. It's rare. 35 miles from Corsair. You got to drive everywhere. Little local independent shops. How's that? Oh, that area is dead and buried. Whenever I go to the local Tesco's, they always have run out of the fresh cinnamon buns. Always. When post offices sold toys and stuff. Yeah, I actually remember that. And the licenses, the DVD. Yes, I actually do remember that. Well, more VHS renting when I was a kid. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. Alright, let's get this next episode started. This is episode 6. It's called Too Shy. Hopefully you're ready on 0 because we're going to go 3, 2, 1 play. And in 3, 2, 1 play. That's the downsides living in Cannes. It sounds so small. I had to drive everywhere. Yeah. The thing with a lot of areas like that as well, I can't speak for Guildford and Kent specifically, but I know areas like similar types of areas, the transport links are usually not that good either. So like, they usually have like a few buses, but the buses don't necessarily go where you want to go. So you have to like travel around the world just to get, you know, just to go a few miles over. Yeah, Deep Kent is like that. Do you drive, Frederick? Well, have you got a license at least? Oh, what's wrong with his neck? Nothing can, but on the outskirts, way out in the sticks. You don't, okay. Eesh. They got a lot of Harrison Ford though. I live in a seaside town. Oh, nice. Just go out by the beach when you feel like it. Oh, seaside right there. Well, a pier really, but you know, close enough. Better driver license nowadays. Alright, that's down. He drives me crazy. Yeah, yeah. A man called Clark. It's a very specific kind of question. Alright. Does anybody know a man called Clark? Do you know a man called Clark, Fred? I don't think I know anybody called Clark, you know. Ooh, he'd be seeing something horrible. Yikes. So Westwood, Cross, or Canterbury, Drake. Maybe Peter Kent. Oh, wait, who's there? Blue water. Can tell me a different story. Okay, he called Clark Kent, but it's secret. Really, Superman. Oh, you meant because we're talking about a place called Kent. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. Oh, Fred. Yikes, look at that. Went, no, Jacob. Canterbury is a beautiful account. Blue water is like the main shopping center in Kenya. Blue water. Yeah, Blue Water is by sort of near Dartford, near the M25. Oh. Yeah, Big Mall, Little Jacob. Little Jacob, Big Mall. That could be a movie, actually. Little Jacob in Big Mall. What would a film called Little Jacob in Big Mall be about? We need some plot ideas now. We got the title, Little Jacob in Big Mall. What's the plot of the movie? Because I'm thinking a young boy is at the mall and ends up losing his parents. They can't find, like, ends up getting separated from his parents, and now he has to find his parents, and then funny adventures ensue. You know, like he gets chased by like security guards, but it's all kind of slapstick, like, you know, like Home Alone. So little Jacob is setting traps and things like that for them. That's what I'm thinking. Little Jacob in Big Mall. It could be a movie set during Christmas as well, but not actually a Christmas movie because, you know. We had an eye passion once. He promised to call, but never did. I've been to Blue Water, Jacob. I'll answer it tomorrow. I don't know what the biggest shopping centre in the UK is. That's probably one of the Westfields, I'd imagine. I know it used to be Brent Cross, but yeah, not anymore. Stratford East, and that's huge. Yeah, it's pretty massive, like ridiculously massive. Like you could easily get lost, kind of massive. Like you need to take some breadcrumbs with you, type massive. Shepherd's Bush. Never, I've been that. Never, oh, never, but been to one in Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, that's pretty huge too. That, yeah, they're both massive. The biggest presenter in Essex, the Lakeside. Lauren. Lakeside sounds about right. Metro Center. I don't even think I've heard of the Metro Center. Oof. So I came into a spot of trouble, and he saved me. He flew me to places I had never seen, and we made love. It was magical. Fred might believe that, you know, or maybe that's the point. Some cartoons you can react to later on. The All and You, Proud Family, and the Boondocks. Yeah, I know about the Boondocks. Classic. This is my wallpaper on my phone. Yeah, was it Huey and Dewey? Oh, I remember Alvin the Chipmunk. Oh, yeah. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Oh, really? Yeah, you got a point there. What if? Yeah, I was among many other classic cartoons back in the day. My favorite was Thundercats. Yeah, man. Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Elmo. Was that Sesame Street? Elmo was on crack though, wasn't he? Oh, throw the flowers away. I swear Elmo was on crack. Runs into some very kind man and Clark's leaving. Just like it was in their movies. And just like the movies, we'll play out the last scene. he's a bad man. Do you remember Panthro? Yeah, man. Panthro, of course, man. Panthro was the engineer. Yeah, he built the Thunder Tank and the Cat's Lair. And then you had Tigra, who was the older one and the smart one. Chitara, of course, was the fast one. And Wily Cat were like the cunning ones. And of course, Lionel was the leader, the young leader. And of course, Snarf. Let's not forget Snarf. Hey, it was a snuffle. I forget sounded like he was on crack. I think maybe a lot of them might have been on crack, come to think of it, actually. I mean, the counts. He was always like counting. He probably just wants to know how many grams he's got. Big Bird. I mean, well. And of course, the Grass lifted the trash can, so it's like, you know, he was on crack. Bert and Ernie probably the only ones that weren't on crack, but you know they were getting high. Bert and Ernie with on the devil's lettuce. Cat was a pimp, right? He never did. Okay, it's bad man that saves you from impending doom, sleeps with you, then leaves you. Got a shirt and a phone wallpaper. Okay, well that Boondocks. Let's see if I know he not tell people. Like all like straight away say hello, so you nice person. I wish sunny day. This guy talked about not letting people's prejudice get in the way. What about his prejudices? Mr. Brenman. Who's Mr. Brenman? Did he just give himself away? What's up, promiscuous? There goes his wholesome image. Yeah, underneath the tight blue suits. That's a real jerk. I mean, I could probably have predicted that. It's always like the, you know, the goody two shoes ones that got the dirty secrets. You know what I mean? Bedtime tonight. What was your bedtime tonight? Curfew or alarms layout? Yeah, it's now at holidays. Make it seem like it's her right there. You asked me if I have a curfew, Fred. I don't have a curfew. I'm allowed to stay up as late as I want. Because, you know, I'm like cool like that, you know. I do have a bedtime though, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be up that late. Listen, here's a tip for you, Fred, and well, anybody really. Some of you already know this, I'm sure. But once it gets to 12 o'clock, the only good choice is go home and go to bed. If you're out and it's past 12 o'clock, go home. If you're at home, go to bed. That's the only right choice you can make once it gets past 12 o'clock. Go home, go to bed. That's it. Any other choice, 98, maybe even 99% of the time is going to be a bad choice. You know, go home, go to bed, always going to be the right choice once it gets past 12 o'clock. So yeah, there's my, there's my tip. suit doesn't match imagination. That's the problem. Don't be like Superman. Yeah, don't be a jerk. That is a nice lady. I'm not nothing. Oh, she has to go now. Oh, she knows, son. For 36. Oh, you know, that's a thing, isn't it? When people call without texting first. Like, I don't know when this became a thing, but it became a thing. Like, you can't just call somebody. You know, you got to make sure they're okay to, you know what I mean? You could be like, hey, send a text. Is it okay to speak? You know what I mean? You can't just call somebody. This ain't like 1990, whatever, when you can do that. I'm not sure when exactly this became a thing. Probably sometime around 2008-ish, I want to say. But at some point, it became a thing where you don't just call somebody, you text first. Then you call. One, two, three. 555 555 3555. That's a genuine number, Fred. 555 5555. I remember those little chat lines from the 90s. 0898 50 50 50. Imagine if those numbers, do they still work? They can't still work. But that'd be crazy if they still work. Somebody just sitting on the other end going, "Welcome to gay day." Like, take as long as it takes. This is what it is. I'm setting this one out. I don't know, Sam. I think you might have created a monster. My number is 555-5555. I created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marsh no more. They want Shelly. I'm chopped liver. I think this is your curfew. Yeah. In fact, it might be time for Frederick's bed. It might be Frederick's bedtime right now, to be honest with you. What is it now? 10 o'clock? No, 11 o'clock almost. About 5 to 11. I'm not sure what part of the world you're in, Frederick, but whatever time it is there, it might be your bedtime right now. Okay, hex him live. Oh, are you gonna get there in time? This is like 1990s Twitter. Like, she's got the guy in the room and she goes to a computer to send an email. Oh, yeah. Alright, Big Brian allowed to stay up late. I live in England, in the United Kingdom. I'm sure you do, Frederick. I'm sure you do. What have you guys made for? I'm welcome. Are they gonna make it in time? They should probably split up though. They onto him, well, kinda. Yeah, I assume Sam has a deep Yorkshire accent, so maybe he would. Oh wait, I think I missed something. I think if we did call Sam, we need to translate for to understand what he's saying. I only need to speak for it. I can promise you I wouldn't answer. I think you'll know who's calling by the way the phone rings. Man, Scully getting beaten up again? Oh wait, no, wait. Oh. People from grasp as well. I ain't gonna lie, whether I'm living up north or living down south, I'm probably not answering a call from most people. Like that's what I do. I very rarely answer the phone. I look at who's ringing, and I'm like, you know what, just let it go to voicemail. Then I decide if I call him back afterwards or not. And if I don't recognize, if it's an unrecognized number, then I'm definitely not answering the phone. It's like, nah. But that was episode 6. That was a pretty interesting episode. Encanto. Virgil Encanto, who needed to feed off women's fatty tissues. And finding larger women online. It's kind of interesting though, because like, I mean, this is what 90 something this episode would have been, right? And I guess it's a similar kind of thing now. Like, there are always going to be people who are, say, don't get as much attention as other people, right? And so in the online realm, if you've got somebody who's kind of a bit creepy like that, people who typically don't get a lot of attention might be easier targets. So that's something to like really consider in that kind of online thing when you're trying to meet people, especially these days where more and more relationships are done online, whether it's, you know, Tinder or whatever dating app is popular, whatever. You know, so I ain't saying don't do it. I ain't saying don't meet people or whatever. Of course, I mean, we all need to meet people. But I'm just saying, like if you are in that category of people who don't get a lot of attention, you know, it's something to consider. Like when somebody seems to be paying a little bit too much attention, it might be something not quite right there. And although it's very easy to be like looking past it and be like, oh, you know, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Sometimes you have to be like, hey, this just might not be the one. You know what I mean? This might not be the one. This guy seems to be paying a little bit too much attention, and it's a tough thing. I get it. I get it. You know, I get it. I just hit the wrong button. Oof. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Oh no, that's season 2. Two shows when we just watched. I'm the same, yeah. I mean, it's rare I answer. I mean, I say rare. It's not that I never answer the phone. Now, come on, but yeah, it depends on who's calling. Depends on when was the last time I spoke to them. It's a lot of different things that go through my mind when I see the phone ring. You know, it's a lot of different things, but more often than not, I'm just gonna let it go to voicemail, and yeah, if it's I'll check the voicemail if they even leave a voicemail. That is because not everybody does, but if they leave a voicemail, I'll check it and be like, all right, cool, let me call this person back, or no, you know, I'll cut that out. It's till later. I'll cut that out. I don't understand why she thought I would make that up. I'm offended. Oh wait, I think it was something again. I was just telling her about what just happened. In my secret story, she just said, I would love to live inside your head. Would she though? Would she really love to live inside your head? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd like to be inside your head for like 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes, and then I think I'd want to get out. I don't know if I'd want to live there. Maybe 5 minutes out of curiosity. Well, let's say 10 minutes max, out of curiosity, just to kind of see around, be like, all right, yeah, this is about as crazy as I thought. But then after about 10 minutes max, I'll need to leave. I don't think I'd want to live there. I think I'd have to go no more than 10 minutes, no more. Anything more than that, I might end up going crazy myself, I think. Oh, man. But yeah, that was the 6 episodes for this week of X-Files. Next week is episodes 7, 8, and 9, which is The Walk, Woobleet, if I'm saying that right, Obliette, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, Obliette, and Nisi or Nisai, probably saying that wrong as well. But yeah, those are next week's episodes. Sam, crazy, never. I mean, Sam watches like serial killer documentaries just to relax. So I'm just saying. No more than 10 minutes. No more than 10 minutes. I don't think I'd survive more than 10 minutes. In fact, 10 minutes might even be pushing it, to be honest with you. So my head is a good time, fun for the whole family. As exhilarating as a roller coaster ride in my head. I don't know, man. I feel like if I was in Jacob's head, I could probably be there for about an hour to 2 hours, I reckon. Cause I feel like I could get some cool tips on like dressing and like chatting up girls. You know what I mean? I feel like if I was in Jacob's head, I could be like just taking notes, like, oh yeah, so that's some cool dressing. And I reckon, I don't know, I get the impression Jacob knows like the best chat up lines. Like, I don't know, like maybe I'm wrong on that, but I just get the impression that Jacob just knows the best chat up lines when it comes to talking to girls. Am I wrong, Jakes? Am I wrong? I feel like you know like just the best chat up lines, like you just smooth with it. I don't know why I get that impression, but I get the impression that you're just like mad smooth with the ladies. So I'll just be in there like, yeah, that's a good, yeah, let me write that one down. That's the good time. Well, I don't get the full hour, man. I don't get a full hour, man. After I make notes quick, then it's write that down real quick. Take some pictures. Max wears short sleeve shirts, oh yeah, because he demands the right to bear arms. Hey, Brax, you said in the chat, is that true? Short sleeve shirts, oh yeah, because you got to bare arms. Probably got hairy arms too, because you know. Nah, 30 minutes. I don't want you to overstay welcome. Man, 30 minutes is that all, bro? What can I learn in 30 minutes? If I'm only in your head for 30 minutes, I feel like I have to choose between I'm either gonna have to learn about dressing up real cool or chatting up with girls real smooth. I'm not sure I can learn both of them, so I'm gonna have to pick one and just learn that. So you have to be like, okay, you have to get some fashion tips, or I have to get some chatting up girls tips. I can't do both, so like 30 minutes. What am I doing? What am I doing? Which one am I going with? I have to think about that one. Do I want the fashion tips, or do I want the chatting up girl tips? It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I heard Freddy Krueger went inside Sam's head, and now Freddy Krueger gets therapy. Pick a category. Out there again, longer Jacob, because I'm your sister after all. Go to fashion and use the pickup tips. Hey, you know what though? You know what though? Here's the thing. If I get some really good fashion tips, those Fred pickup lines might work because they would just be looking at my fashion and be like, yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. So you know what? You might be onto something there. You might be onto something there. Freddy Krueger is Fred. Freddy should have overstayed his welcome. It's all about Sandman, Bane, Vulture, Joker, Mr. Freeze, Carnage, Deathstroke, and Rhino in the piece. You feel me? Rhino was one of the worst villains, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a crap villain. Yeah, still in here, awesome. Actually, Rhino has some moments in the cartoon, in the 90s cartoon. He has some moments, but overall, Rhino's a crap villain. Dude in a Rhino suit talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna run through walls, like, oh, jeez. Even like Superman. Batman is great. Oh, you know what? That's not even an opinion. Batman actually did beat Superman, so yeah, that happened. What did he say to him? I want you to remember me as the one who beat you. Do you bleed? Sammy goes to jail. Get that, and I'll never get over it. Slade equals Red X. And Red X sounds like a porn actor, to be honest with you. Like, that sounds like somebody who does adult movies. Imagine porno actors on Take Your Kid to Work Day. Like, that's gotta be that's gotta be like the maddest thing. Like, do people in the porn industry have a Take Your Kid to Work Day? You know, where they bring like their 5-year-old kids into the studio. Right, this is what your mommy and daddy do. I'm talking to Fred in the chat function. Martha will be a dude. Wow. Villains in Teen Titans. Alright. Didn't mean that much. Thanks for picking me. But yeah, relax. Hey, you moved up in the world. What can I say? What can I say? You moved up. You moved up. Ugh. Certification with visual aids. That's got to be the maddest thing. Mom, I thought you was a dentist. Well, I do oral, so. What's up? Listen, from what I had to say. Oof. Crazy old world, man. Crazy old world. Yeah. I'm not one to judge. I'm just one to point and laugh. The purpose of this instrument is for a cold examination. One parent as a judge and one as a convict. As a convict, bring your kids to work day. Yeah, imagine being like a judge and your partner committed a crime and you had to be the one giving a sentence. I mean, to be honest, I don't think they'd actually allow that to happen. I think in real life they probably won't actually allow it to happen. I'm just saying. Imagine being a judge and having to convict your partner. I ain't gonna lie, some of you probably happily convict your partner. Like, yeah, go. I sentence you to 300 years in prison. But I just stole a sweetie. 300 years. No parole. I think we figured out Lee's definitely Fred's crush. Oh jeez. Like both of you. Well, let me just say I hope that's not true. Because boy, I'm gonna have to break a heart today. I'm gonna have to break somebody's heart. I hope that's not true. Oof. Wouldn't be the first time I broke somebody's heart. Would be the first time I did it deliberately, though. So, I've reached a new low. I've reached a new low. I need like an achievement to come up on my screen. New low reached. Ding! That's all I need right now. How many points do I get on my Xbox gamer card for reaching a new low? Or PlayStation trophies? Like I need that to come up. That's gotta be like a gold trophy at least. You know what I mean? Like it has to be more than a silver. Like I feel like if you reach a new low, you got to be more than it can't be just a bronze or a silver trophy. It got to be a gold. It won't be platinum because platinum you need everything for, right? So it's got to be a gold trophy. I think you have reached a new low. Ding, gold trophy. That's what needs to happen right now. Oof, but yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time to start winding down and wrapping up. Haze and Fred sitting in a tree. I'll be soaring the the branch. Probably my luck, since I'm sitting on the edge of the branch and I fall off myself. Ah, damn it. Has anyone else broke some hearts? Ooh, that's a good question before we depart ways. Yeah, unfortunately I have, and it's not a nice thing to do, but yeah, being immature and handling situations in bad ways, you know. Falling, dying, getting in your coffin. I'm selfish that way. Wait, does Elliot have to get in my coffin though? if I die, you're not getting in, but does Elliot have to get in? Just like buried in there with me while he's still alive, breathing my dead air. Always ended up broken-hearted. Oof, yeah. Well, been there too. Been there too. Oof, yeah. Okay, so I'm falling off the tree, dying. Elliot's getting the coffin with me, and I guess that leaves Sam to look up Idris Elba. Gonna need Idris Elba to come comfort her. I felt it was a plan all along, wasn't it, Sam? That was a plan all along. I see you now. I sees you. I sees you. Alright. Okay. Okay. But guys, you have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Living my best life. Living my life like it's golden. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thanks for keeping me company. Next live stream should be this Thursday, 8 p.m. GMT, playing some games. But yeah, till then, till whenever, if ever, peace.